Now you know.
Yeah.
Turning now to the forecast. Going to need lots of cold beverages over the next couple of days.
Yeah, you're going to need to cool yourself down. The thing is, remember, your body is much more efficient at warming itself than cooling itself. When your average body temperature is 98.6, you know you're already warm. But the problem is when those air temperatures or heat indices get above your body temperature, you need some help. Sweating helps, but you need a fan, need some cold temperatures, air conditioning. So take it easy out there. We do have some big time storms across the area. This storm has really produced some considerable wind damage in parts of Chesterfield County. We had a report from the Sherrill Airport of a 68-mile-per-hour wind gust. So this is classified as a destructive thunderstorm with considerable damage threat. Coming up on August 2nd, if you were down here, your wireless emergency alert would go off even without an app. This would go off because this is considered a destructive thunderstorm. These are the type of storms that produce widespread wind damage. And look at all that cloud to ground lightning. This is in the southern section of Chesterfield County pushing south. So if you're in the track of this or anybody else, you almost have to treat this like a low-end tornado warning, especially if you're outdoors or in a mobile home. You're going to want to get to shelter in an interior room in a more sturdy structure. Stay away from the outside walls and windows because flying debris is something we always worry about. There's that report from the airport there, 68-mile-per-hour wind. So that was a very strong wind gust as that storm moved through. And you could tell when these storms get tall like this, remember the atmosphere up here is really cold. It's below zero up here, 50,000 feet. So you take this warm, humid air up there, it becomes heavy and dense. It comes crashing down. It's moving into 95-degree heat. That's going to create a huge downburst of air that's going to spread out, and you will see widespread damage. So we'll keep an eye on that cluster as it slides to the south. Is kicking out an outflow boundary that could pop up a storm closer to the Charlotte area. But if you thought today was hot, just wait till tomorrow. Temperatures back into the mid and upper 90s. It's going to feel like 100 to 103 tomorrow, and that might not even be the hottest day of the week. Air quality alert tomorrow as well. So on top of the heat, it's probably just a good idea to stay inside in the middle of the day tomorrow, especially for unhealthy, for sensitive groups, especially the very young, very old, respiratory issues. Even for me, I like to run in the middle of the day. Tomorrow would be a day I would not run in the middle of the day. The heat and the air quality alone would probably force me to the mornings or just kind of skip a day there. As that northwest wind moves in, it's going to push more of that wildfire smoke. So we've got bad air quality and heat. That's a bad combo all the way around. Except for those isolated storms we're seeing this evening, not a lot in the next couple of days. We're going to have to wait till later this weekend when this cold front gets here, which will knock the heat wave down and give us a break from this. So there is some good news heading our way. We're likely going to see a break in this pattern over the next 24 hours. This should give us a chance to maybe dry things out a little bit and also cool things out. When I mean drier, we're talking about the potential of lower humidity. 5-day rainfall forecast shows that we've got that potential for some strong storms, maybe by Sunday into Monday with the cold front. That would be an area we'd watch carefully. As far as dew points are concerned, you see the humidity out there. It is going to be a muggy couple of days. I think the worst of this weather is actually going to be heading into Friday. That's when we're going to see maybe heat indices up around 104, maybe 103 in a few spots. Certainly some of the hottest weather we've seen so far this season. Mid to upper 80s in the mountains tomorrow. You know it's hot when it's hot there. Upper 90s across the foothills. As you move down across the Piedmont, 97 here in the Queen City, mid 90s off to the east. 7-day forecast shows that heat moving across the area. You can see temperatures again in the upper 90s to low 90s. Our alert right there is because we got a new severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Chesterfield County. We'll show you that real quickly. That's for the southern part of this county. So we'll keep an eye on that storm, but that's the one storm causing some issues out there, Fred.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Brad. Now